Hey everybody, it's Pwned1138 back again with another video review, and it's been a while. And I have the complete selection modification Kabuto Zecter. So yeah, Kabuto Zecter. It's pretty cool. I wasn't really planning on buying this, really, but I found one on eBay for a pretty decent price, and I was kind of itching to get something new. So this definitely fit the bill, and I got a pretty good deal on it. Compared to what other people were selling it for, because this thing goes for an uncomfortable amount of money, I would say, and but it's not nearly as bad as trying to track down a brand new original toy from 2006 of the Kabuto Zecter. This I feel is a bit more affordable because it's a little bit cheaper by comparison, which is kind of sad, but this is great because it's very show accurate and for the most part, and it has something that the original DX toy doesn't have, and that is a functional clock-out pad, which is pretty cool, which I'll show off here in a second. So let's just dive right into it. So let's take a look at the Zector. Here we have the Kabuto Zector, which looks very, very cool. It's got a very nice deep rich red, which doesn't come off on camera very well, but trust me, in person it looks fantastic. And it has the 1, 2, 3, like on the just like on the show, on the original. It's pretty much the same mold, but this has some new paint details, especially here with this sort of gunmetal silver here, which was not present in the DX version. It's also not very show accurate, but I think it helps make the spots where the LEDs come out pop a little bit more. The tail end here, the wings do open just like the original, and it's got a very nice matte plastic there on the bottom where the black is, which is very nice. Horn still flips up and all that, and the horn is actually all die cast, which is really nice, and it gives it a considerable amount of heft. And see, there are no screw holes here. The screw holes are gone from the original DX version. Very show accurate, and there's even a bit of a dark wash in here, if you can kind of see it, that really helps the all the lines pop out and stand out a little bit more, which is I really dig. And it's also present on the belt itself. So just like the original, the toy or the on-off switch is here on the back. Let's go ahead and turn it on, and now it is now active. And electronically, it's pretty much the same as the DX version. However, I can't talk today. There is a little extended sound for the final attack, the Rider kick, which we'll show off a little bit later. So let's go through the sounds first. So it's got all the same sounds: danger, here I am, and a flying sound. Pretty cool. And it even has the mistake, which was also present in the original DX version of the Kabuto Zecter. So let's set this off to the side for a second and take a look at the belt. You can see the belt is got all these nice segmented pieces like it did in the show. It's all done in a very nice silver. All these pieces are some kind of plastic, probably resin, but very nicely painted. Back buckle, very cool, very big. And it also has a bit of that black wash here on the lines, so it helps them pop out a little bit more. And they're all, the box is a little assembly required. You have to attach these on, and they're all just attached with these little Velcro nylon straps here on the back. And this belt is adjustable. You take off this back piece, you can see the connector here, which just plugs in back here in the back. And you have the extra slack here, which is meh, it's okay. Take off the clock up pad, and you can adjust it to fit your waist size, unless you're a big guy like me, and no matter how much you adjust it, it's never going to fit you, which kind of sucks. But hey, it's not built for everybody, but it's nice to have. The sad thing is, on the back, when you extend it, there are no extra pieces to fill in this big old gap, so you're gonna have this big silvery nylon strap on the back of you. But, it is what it is. So I'll just put this all back together. Wasting time putting things back together. Whoops. Yeah, let's put that on this way. It actually doesn't matter which way you orient these, but the instructions say to do it kind of like this, so. Oh! You weren't supposed to do that yet. Yes, it works. It says clock up and clock over, which is cool. We're not done with the details yet. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Here in the front, looks pretty cool. Got that matte finish. Nice metallic red paint, same as the Kabuto Zecter. Very, very nice looking. Very sharp. Very gorgeous. Okay, so back over here, you have the clock up pad. Very show accurate. Now, only one of these is functional. This other one, doesn't matter what you do to it. It is just a hunk of plastic. It doesn't work. However, this one does, and you can put it on either side. I put it on this side because this is usually where Kabuto would slap it and go. Pretty cool. A nice new added feature that the original toy did not have, that a lot of people really wanted. Enough so that people made mods where they could make their own module to fit in the clock up pad so they can clock up finally. So now with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and do the Henshin. It's very easy. Works exactly the way as the original. Take the Zector and slide it in. And now you are in mapped form. Pretty cool. And then of course, all the other functions, such as the cast off. Pretty cool. And then you still have the rider kick, and just like the original, it doesn't matter what order you press these buttons in, but we'll go ahead and do it in the proper sequence. Yes, the final Hisatsu attack, rider kick. And you'll notice that after he says rider kick, you hear an attack sound, which is something that was not present in the original DX version of the belt back in 2006, which is kind of sad and a little disappointing that that wasn't in there, since most other rider belts actually had something like that. But I don't know, this is probably the oldest rider belt I have, even though this is brand new. But I don't have any rider belts from previous, for anyone further back. So this would be the furthest back I've gone. I also have a Deno belt. Blah, 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 and I'm just kind of rambling on. Okay. And you can put on. And then when you're in put on, it does kind of a weird, almost galloping noise, I guess. Like you're in Monty Python and Holy Grail going around with the coconuts. Okay, enough of that nonsense. And so that is pretty much it with the functionality. Remove the Zector from the belt. So that is basically it. Now, overall in terms of show accuracy, it's definitely up there. The clock up pads are very show accurate. Having the functional clock up pad is great. The one thing that's not very show accurate is this gunmetal silver that's here on the Zector. But I think it looks great. It really helps it to really make this section pop out a little bit more, especially when the LEDs are working. And overall, I think this is a great collector's piece, and definitely something that I'm very happy to have within my collection. And I'm also like the fact that it's not as expensive as the original DX toy. And really when it came down to it was how much money I was willing to spend, and would I rather have this version over the original DX version. And I said absolutely this one, because it's cool and it is very nice. A nice addition to the Complete Selection Modification line. So that's pretty much about it. I'll see you guys later in my next review, which will be meh, whenever. See you guys.